start working. Let me think. Oh, it did it. It did it. Okay. We're live streaming everywhere we should be streaming now. Woo, yay. Okay. So it is our last coffee and magic together for this year, which is wild. What a time. And I'd like to know how you're feeling about all of that as we close out the last weekend of 2023. How's your energy? Maybe instead of numbers today, um, just give me one word for how you're feeling. Good morning, Freddie. It should be. I'm on here. What does that say? I love how some of you are putting numbers anyway. Way to go. Just completely ignore me. I'm here for it. So we've got on a scale of 1 to 10, we've got a 2 or 3. Hi, Krista. Shifting. No, no, don't. No, it's okay. Do whatever you want. We can hold a few things at once. So we've got 2 or 3. We've got for words. We've got shifting, reflective, yellow, black, blah, falcon. YouTube Live has it. Oh, that's not a word. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Okay. Contemplative or 7. Nap 8. This is like very chaotic, and I'm kind of here for it. So maybe we'll do this always. Give me numbers and words. Exactly. What the fuck vibes? Whoa, sorry. Oh my god. I just flashed you. Oh my god, I just totally pulled my shirt down. Nothing you haven't sort of seen before, I suppose. Happy New Year. Good thing I was actually wearing a bra today because I don't know that I was gonna, but I just was like, you should put one on. And so I did. Pulled it right up over my legs. That's the kind of morning we're having. So anyhow. Hmm, anyhow. I don't know that I have any profound words to leave you with as we um, exit this year. I think we're gonna let the cards do the profound speaking for today. I think that I said all the things that I was going to say about it on Wednesday. Um, so we'll get to the cards. We'll see what they say. But wait, I'm just kidding. I have one thing to say. What a fucking year this has been. Like, man, you know? Oh my God, Carrie. Sarah really saying I am the gift. I feel like that is um, the lesson I learned this year. I am the gift. I'll take that. What'd you learn? Okay. Anyway, let me give you 3 things. Left boob, right boob. No, just kidding. I'm gonna give you actual 3 things. Um, oh my god. Oh, I've just been like the past couple of days, I've just been laughing, like just straight up giggling because nothing makes any sense anymore. And I've given up. I've given up trying to make sense of it. So I'm just going to lean in to the insanity and laugh about it. Just like, just like that. Okay. What do I want to do this morning? Ooh, weird. Shapes. It's very basic and primary. and they are basic and primary. Circle, triangle, and square. And not even like dimensional shapes. They're flat. So circle, triangle, square. What are you feeling this morning? Circle, triangle, or square? Circle, triangle, or square? Also, quick announcement for like my stuff that I do as like a business. I'm like aces at marketing these days. Um, I'm going to have more space open up in the new year for one-on-ones. And so if you've been looking or thinking or pondering that you might want to do that with me, I can probably fit in 3 or 4 more clients due to schedule shifting. So if you would like to work one-on-one in a magical and therapeutic container mixed into one, shoot me a message or an email and we can talk about it. Okay? And that is it. Circle, triangle, square. I have circle on deck. Tell me when you're ready. She's saying Sir Triangle. Sir Triangle? Sir Triangle. Oh my goodness. Everybody is weird and spicy this morning. All right. Here we go. So this is circle. Again, your choices this morning. Um, circle, triangle, and square. Okay. Horse, wind fairy, letting go. You know? So here's the story. We've got horse, wind fairy, and letting go. And this is your um, circle. So circle, triangle, and square are your choices this morning. Jen, I got your message and I will DM you a link to that as soon as I get off of here. Um, so here's the story. The letting go is one of those that we say it too much and don't really know what it means anymore. Do you agree? Like how many times are we going to say, "Well, it's time to let go of this, time to release this." Like let's cut some fucking cords, right? And maybe in the before times it was a little more impactful for you, but I'm going to just hazard a guess that in the current times, letting go is like the song that never ends. It just goes on, my friends, you know? Some people started singing it, not knowing what it was, and they'll continue singing it forever just because. Right. So you kind of get where I'm going, right? Insane. So the letting go is really tired, and you're being invited to maybe look at this a little bit differently because, it could help. So let's think about what it means to let go a little bit differently. Shift our perspective, right? And allow a little bit of movement here. What is the reason that letting go is so difficult? And if you were in the channeling on Wednesday, the meditation exercise that we did was actually all about this. Okay. Are you trying to let go because you think that's what you're supposed to do and you don't actually want to? Because when you think you're supposed to do something that you don't want to do, you create an internal conflict that you will be battling until you give up, right? So you're battling yourself. You're battling yourself versus an external expectation of what you should or shouldn't do. Do you know what I'm saying? So that is rough. And that's why this whole concept is difficult. because you feel like you need to, like you should, like it's a good thing to do. But your insides are like, we don't wanna. So it's time to square up with your insides. And I believe in the meditation exercise we did during the channeling. There was that one point where it's like all of those things that you feel like you should be releasing are ready to go, right? Guess what? You don't have to let them go. You don't have to. But is your entire personality based off of the fact that you need to let something go? It could be. So, anyhow, my circle friends, allow yourself to think about letting go a little bit differently this time. And when you need it, ask for help about it, right? That could be, you know, asking a friend to process. It could mean going to therapy. It could mean so many different things. But ask for help if you need it. Ask for a different perspective if you need it. But the difference is also don't ask for somebody else to process your feelings for you. Ask for support and space held and idea shifts, but not judgment or imparting what they would do onto you. Do you know what I'm saying? It's a little tricky with that because that's part of what got you into this bind to begin with is that external energy saying you should do this or you should do that. So I would like to say that I was very clear with whatever I just said just now, but I feel like maybe I wasn't. But do you get what I'm saying? Like, do you understand the gist of the circle? I feel like once I started singing the song that never ends, it just that was the message. All right. So circle, square, and triangle. Is that right? Circle, triangle. Was it circle, triangle, square? Please tell me. I feel like it was circle, triangle, square. It matters. Thank you, Janelle. Okay, so the next one is triangle. Circle, triangle, square. What would I do without you, you know? Oh, all right, let's make sure we shuffle these good. Okay, who's ready for triangle? Okay, well, here you go. Here's your triangle. Cow, joy, earth fairy. What is this story? So, cow, joy, and earth fairy is your triangle, your trifecta of messages for today. So, okay, we're going to start with the cow. So, you have you kind of did it. What did you do? But you did it. And now you're getting everything that you want. Have you noticed? Or maybe you didn't notice yet, but like pay attention for a second. You when you ask for things now they appear. And maybe that's started to freak you out a little bit. You might also have a feeling of this like a little bit of a bizarre feeling that everything's going to be okay. And that, financially, especially, that everything's going to be okay. That there's like this stability energy coming your way, or you've already landed in it. Um, but it's a little bit of a mind situation, right? Because you aren't used to it. And there's also that part of you that thinks if you believe it's actually happened, then it won't happen anymore. And so that's kind of what we need to look at here, right? Because your belief that it's like that don't look a gift horse in the mouth kind of vibe, right? Like your belief that the good things happening are very mercurial, right? And changeable. And if you just like look at them too hard, they won't be real anymore. You're going to make that like you can make that true. You have in the past. And this is a good time to maybe not do that. You've manifested your life. Everybody does. You know, it's not something that you really even really need to learn. It's more about being conscious about what you want in your life, conscious about bringing in the experiences that you want. There are people living their lives right now who have never heard the term manifestation, who are manifesting on like the highest level of all the things and having the best time because they're not bogged down by all of the words and rules and burdensome thoughts, right, that go along with the idea of manifesting. And manifesting is who you are as a human. That's what you do. So it's really about finding the feelings that make you feel happy to be here. And that's your joy. What makes you happy to be here? And find more of that. Boost those things. Call more in, right? And you did. So this poll really isn't telling you that necessarily. It's saying you're doing it. So don't give up. Don't like second guess yourself. Just like keep moving in that direction. You can say more. You can say bigger. You can say I love this. You can be really present in this goodness and still amplify it. We also have the Earth Fairy, and this is a little bit of a side quest for my triangle friends. Something that's been happening for you too, kind of parallel to all the other things, is your body's been going through some shit, right? Because as you have opened yourself up to lighter energy, right, and to really fast manifestation, your body has also had to upgrade itself. So you may have gone through a period of time where, and you may be going through it now too, where your body is just like for the birds. You know what I mean? Like it's heavy, it's sluggish, it's glitching, it's this, it's that. It's just like, what are we even up to? Remind yourself that this could be, right? And it's not in all cases, but this could be because you are adjusting to your new frequency and your body is on its way. And what can you do to help your body when your body is recalibrating? Maybe don't be an asshole to it, right? Maybe just be nice. Maybe slow down when it tells you to slow down so that it doesn't break down and make you slow down, right? Because that happens that happens. So just listen, you're recalibrating. I know we always want to be at 100% and so much energy and full steam ahead, but unfortunately, that's not how anything works. And well, this time of the year, um, just to fuck with us, I think they've made it the most busy, peoply time of year. It is not the time of year when we're meant to be busy and peoply. We're supposed to die and lay in the ground and stay warm and eat, complex carbohydrates and wait for the ground to thaw. Okay. So I I don't know why we're doing this except just, to be crazy. But um you don't need to push yourself. You will you will cycle through and your body just needs to rest. It needs to recalibrate. So, to just sum up the triangle situation, you did it. You asked for things and it's happening. It's okay to trust that you did it. It's not a fluke. You really did do it. And your body is recalibrating and needs rest right now. And you are going to be okay. Right? That is your triangle. And the last one's going to be square. Last but not least, hey, Tara. Um, Last but not least, did that hit for my triangle friends? Did that make sense? Hi, Suzette. Right, we're shuffling. Shuffling for squares. Is it your birthday today, Suzette? Is that what you're saying? If so, happy birthday. Happy, happy, happy. Yeah, happy birthday, girl. I hope it's a good one. All right. Tell me when you're ready for the square. Chris says happy birthday, Suzette. Okay. So this is your square. You've got joy again, wealth, and look, it's the horse again. What a fun friend to join us for a second time. Okay, so wealth, joy, and horse. That's your square pull for this morning. All right. Another really similar message from the previous message. Like, the joy card is so interesting, isn't it? Because joy is actually not that difficult, right? Like, sometimes you think it must be this big, crazy thing that you have to find and seek and move everything around to have. But if you have that perspective shift, joy is available in all of the things, right? We talked about this the other day, I think. Little things that bring you joy are going to be easier to find and to stack up exponentially around you. So this poll, really, the square poll, is asking you to look at your life now, not look into a projected future scenario of your life or into a past scenario of your life, but into your current right now and ask yourself what little things in your life right now bring you joy? What makes you feel happy, right? I can tell you one of mine. It's my cat, Leo, Leo Kitty. Um, that cat in my house makes me very happy. Anytime I see him, I stop what I'm doing for the most part and just go smoosh him. Or he comes over to me and he stretches up with his cute little paws and he just is like, "Hi, mom." And I'm just like full joy. So I have a little joy machine just walking around my fucking house. And I made that happen because I went and I got him from the Humane Society, right? So what do you have in your house that fills that space with generative joy, right? Doesn't have to be a cat, right? It could be anything. Literally anything. It could be a bouquet of flowers. It could be a favorite couch. It could be a stack of books stacked just right, you know? Go through your home today and create small pockets of joy. Do it. Make little pockets of joy. You don't have to go buy anything. Arrange something in a way that is pleasing to you. So every time you look at it, you're like, "Hmm," right? These things add up. They change your vibe. And when you're in a vibe that attracts this energy, which I'm assuming you like, you may not, whatever, you bring in this energy. And this isn't money. This is abundance. This is wealth, right? We talk about this a lot, but I feel like it really bears repeating this time of year, right? Having wealth and abundance is freedom of choice and how you live, right? It's not about your bank account necessarily. It's being able to wake up in the morning and choose how you want to spend your day. That is wealth. That is freedom. That is abundance. So, having the ability to attract this energy and really be present with it and enjoy it in turn puts you in the same frequency as this abundance and freedom energy. You see? Now, with that being said, we still have the horse here, right? This is a little bit different than the first horse, actually. The first horse was like, ask for help. This horse is more about allowing that energy of joy, the small pieces of joy that you've created in your life to transport you to new adventures. Okay. So it's like joy becomes the horse, joy becomes the vehicle that you then use to have new adventures. And I really invite you, all of you, circles, triangles, and squares, really invite you to start looking at your life as more of a series of adventures rather than like lessons learned or not learned. You know what I'm saying? Punishments or things to get through. You make choices all the time, right? And those choices lead to consequences, right? Like, for example, um, the consequence of me making this cup of coffee and drinking it is that I'm happy. That was a consequence of my coffee. Another consequence is a little bit of heartburn, but like that's a morning thing we just are fine with. You make choices and they create an experience for you. Some are small experiences and some are bigger experiences. You are not ever stuck. And I think that's something we need to remember too. You can make a choice and you can change your mind, right? Your timelines are fucking fluid. They're all over the place. They're branching, they're merging, they're twisting, they're turning. It is brilliant chaos that you are a part of. And realizing how to work with the energy is realizing that, right? And feeling the freedom and horror of it because, wow, anything is possible. And if anything is possible, what the fuck am I doing in this timeline that feels very restrictive, right? That's rhetorical. So I really invite all of you, again, circles, squares, and triangles, to view this next chapter as an adventure. View the rest of your day as an adventure. You're going to meet people, you're going to say things, you're going to make choices, and you are going to remember that some choices are based in fear and some choices are based in love. And if you can tip the scale and maybe have more choices based in love energy than fear energy, it's going to really change everything for you. It's going to make life feel very different. And maybe you'll like that. Maybe you'll enjoy that difference. Pay attention to what you like or don't like, and don't judge yourself. I'm certainly not going to judge you, and I'm not going to judge myself either. We're here to support each other through our various adventures. Nobody's adventure is the same, but sometimes we cross paths in our adventures or we walk alongside each other during our adventures, and that's really beautiful to have the company, right? And then we compare notes and like, ooh, what weird shit did you do today, right? And it's just fun. And I think a little more of that energy would really serve us for 2024, right? So, with that being said, that's your last coffee and magic of this year. And it's been a whopper. And I've been so grateful to all of you for spending yet another year of Monday mornings and Friday mornings with me because it's truly one of the things that has consistently brought me so much joy over the years, getting to know you and creating this normalized magic community, and especially getting to know so many of you one on one and being able to really witness your journeys and your adventures and be a small part of that with you. So I hope that you have an incredible last weekend of 2023, having adventures and finding pockets of joy and knowing that, yes, the world is absolutely imploding. It is ending as it has ever been, and that is okay. We need it to happen. And I will be here in 2024 to continue pulling cards and offering support in the best way that I can. Thank you again. I love you guys so much. Mwah! I will see you, I think, on Monday morning. I haven't decided if I'm taking that day off or not, but I will, let you know in the way that I do if I am. So, see you next year, guys. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Mwah. And goodbye, my YouTube friends and everybody watching.